Hello! It was 4 years ago when I came up with the P knot, a replacement for the Palomar knot. And now I've come up with a replacement for the FG knot. It was 2 months after the beginning of this COVID-19 pandemic lockdown that I came up with a knot that is as strong as the FG knot, as slim as the FG knot, and easier to tie. Here is the PB knot after my initial. Sorry for the poor creativity. If you want to know why I prefer the P knot, the PB knot over the FG knot, please watch the tutorial until the end. Thank you and enjoy. If you are right-handed, have your braid on the right-hand side and your mono on the left-hand side. Put them side by side so that they have about the same length. And take about 20 centimeters of both, holding them with your left hand. Take now the main line and start wrapping it around the two tag ends like this. At this point, make sure you are holding everything in between your thumb and your index finger of your left hand like this. You can use the remaining fingers of your left hand to help wrapping the line around the two tags. Stop every now and then to adjust the position of your fingers on the line so that you don't have too much of the knot sticking out of your fingers. Make sure the wraps are not overlapping each other. This is very important. It is not necessary to wrap the braid tightly. Just apply the minimum tension that you need. I have just completed 30 wraps. This is the number of wraps that I recommend in case of 16-pound braid. Now make an half hitch knot with the break tag end, making sure the tag end is pointing towards your left hand like this. Again, here you don't have to put much tension, just pull gently the tag end. Now stretch the knot a little bit by gently sliding the wraps towards your left hand side. Moisten the knot with a bit of saliva. Hold the tag end with the help of your teeth and make sure the tag end is perpendicular to the main line and to the mono like this. Start pulling the tag end with your teeth. You don't need a lot of tension, just enough to make the knot become very short like this. Wrap firmly the main line around your right hand and the mono around your left hand, like this. Now here you start pulling very hard. You will see the braid on the left hand side of the knot turning dark. This means the knot has been tightened correctly. And this is how it should look like. This is a close-up showing a good example. And this is showing a bad example where you have overlaps. The knot is basically done. You just need the finish. And a good finish can increase the strength quite a lot. The finish that I prefer is the one I use for the FG knot. You make a loop with your braid tag end, like this, and you start wrapping your braid tag end around your main line and your mono tag end. I repeat this 6 times. After I have done this, I start unraveling the knot by wrapping the loop on the other side, like this. Exactly the same 6 times. Now the loop is free. I moisten it with a bit of saliva and I start pulling the tag end very gently with my fingers. After that, I hold that tag end with my teeth and I start pulling hard with my right hand. Now I pull from the main line and the mono as much as I can, like this. And finally again I take the braid tag end and with the help of my teeth I pull with my right hand. I trim the mono very short and about 45 degrees of angle. I trim the braid tag end also very short. And I burn it slightly with the help of a cigarette lighter. The knot is now complete and this is the final result. The reasons why I prefer the PB knot over the FG knot are: number one, it is very strong. This is the PB knot that you have seen in the close-ups at the end of the tutorial. And you can see the mono is really badly damaged. The reason why is here you have the FG knot. And I have tested the FG knot against the PB knot 1-to-1, and although the FG knot is broken, the PB knot is still here, perfectly efficient and functional. Although the FG knot went very close to the breakage of the mono at 16 pound. So it means it is stronger, or at least as strong as the FG knot. Reason number two, it is very slim. The FG knot is also very slim, so both are good. The third reason, probably the main reason why I decided to come up with something new, is because it is easier to tie. And not that the FG knot is difficult to tie, but it requires tension to the line. And in order to get tension, you need to have something to hold on, or you need to use your fingers, you need to use your rod, you need to use something that helps you. You can do it without any tension, or almost any tension, but the result is very poor. The PB knot does not require any tension. You can tie the PB knot everywhere. And it doesn't matter if you are in the middle of a windstorm, because you don't have to care about having a very long tag end. This is also something very good. The fourth reason, which is something that I realized when I started using the PB knot, is that it is softer than the FG knot. When you tie an FG knot, the part of the knot becomes very, very stiff, very, very stiff. And since the knot is very stiff, when you cast and the knot goes through the guides, you often have troubles with your line tangled on the guides. And so far I didn't have any tangle on the guides with the PB knot, probably because it is softer. It is not as stiff as the FG knot. So I tested the PB knot with 16 pound braid and 16 pound mono only. So please, if you are willing to cooperate, please try to tie the PB knot with your line. It could be thinner, could be thicker. I need to have some data about other diameters. So just testing the 16 pound isn't enough. I want to know what is the line thickness, thickness that this knot can handle. Yeah, diameter. Yes. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and please try the PB knot. Goodbye.